Temperature is high. Temperature is normal.
Welcome to Grablo. In this quick start tutorial, we'll build a temperature monitoring system with a web dashboard that you can access from anywhere. No coding required, and it only takes 5 minutes. Let's begin. Click the Create Project button at the top of your screen. Enter your project name and hit OK, and your first project is ready to go. Now let's create a dashboard to visualize our data. Click the Add button in the left menu to add a new dashboard. First, we'll create a temperature gauge. Click the Add button in the top right corner and select the Gauge widget. Click, select Variable. It's empty, right? That's normal. We haven't created any yet. Click Add to create a temperature variable. Select this temperature variable from the list, set the unit to Celsius, then click OK. Let's do the same for humidity. Create another gauge widget. Create a humidity variable, select it, and set the unit to percentage. These widgets are fully customizable. You can drag them around and resize them as you like. You can even set different layouts for desktop and mobile views. Pretty handy. Now for the interesting part. Let's set up the logic. Add a new logic from the left menu, give it a name, and click OK. First, control. Make the sensor continuously read temperature and humidity. Click Add to create a new control. Give it a name and leave the other settings as they are. Click Add Condition and select Always. This simply means always running. Now let's define the action. Click Add Action and choose I/O Device Control. Click the Device Select button, then Add to add a new device. Enter a name for the device and click Select. Search for DHT11. This example uses DHT11 with Raspberry Pi, though other sensors and hardware are also supported. Enter the GPIO pin number on the Raspberry Pi to connect with the sensor. Select the sensor and set command to read data. Assign the variables where sensor data will be stored. Excellent! You've completed your first control. Next, let's create an alert system for high temperatures. Hover over the control you just created. See that little plus button at the bottom? Click it to add a new control. Add a compare condition to check if temperature exceeds 30 degrees. Select the temperature variable. Set operator to greater than and value to 30. Set option to rising edge. This triggers the alert only once when temperature first exceeds 30 degrees. No repeated alerts, just a single notification. Want alerts only during work hours? Add a time range condition and set it from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. What happens when conditions are met? First, add a Play Media action to play an alert sound. Click Select, add a new player, and choose it. Now you'll want to upload an audio file, something like, "Temperature is high." Oh, but wait. You'll need to connect your controller first before you can upload any files. Next, let's add an action to turn on the LED. Add an I/O device control action and create a new device. Search for LED and select it. Then enter the GPIO pin number where your LED is connected to the Raspberry Pi. Select the LED device you just added. Set the command to write value and the value to true. We also need to know when the temperature goes back to normal, right? Here's a quick tip. Just duplicate the control we just made and tweak it a bit. In the duplicated control, here's what to change. First, change the temperature condition to less than 28 degrees. Delete the time condition. We want to know right away when it's safe. Switch the audio file to something like, temperature is normal. And set the LED value to false so it turns off. And that's it. You're all done. Let's look at what we just built. A real-time dashboard showing temperature and humidity. A smart alert system that warns you when it's too hot. Voice notifications plus LED indicators. And the best part? We didn't write a single line of code. Before running the project we just built, ensure your hardware is connected as shown in this table. DHT11 goes to GPIO 23 and LED goes to GPIO 25 with a 220 ohm resistor. Once connected, we're ready to test. Time to see it in action! Hit the Run button at the top. Switch to your dashboard on the left menu. Now watch what happens when temperature rises above 30. Voice alert plays, LED lights up.
Temperature is high.
Perfect! And when it cools below 28, another voice message, LED turns off.
Temperature is normal.
That's your complete monitoring system working flawlessly. Congratulations! You've successfully built your first Grablo project. Ready to explore more? Check the links for tutorials and support. Thanks for watching and enjoy creating with Grablo.